Okay, here we go. Starts right up. It's usually a good indication that everything is working well. Got a new alternator on it. I want to get rid of this. So, electronic distributor. New radiator, of course. Had to do that. Mounted a fan. Fan is what makes all that noise, actually. Maybe I can shut it off. You can hear the engine a little better now. Got a little squeaking in there with the belt. I know. Anyway, say 331 Hemi. Not sure about the horsepower. It needs, I would say it probably needs to be completely rebuilt. Let's see what color smoke we got, because I know it's burning a little bit of oil, just a little bit. I think this side. But you know, it's not bad. So there we have it. I really love this car. The 54s were the last year of the big, taller body shapes. They were behind everyone else. 54 was when everybody started, all the manufacturers started making their cars a little bit lower, which made them look a little wider. Chrysler was a little bit behind the times on that, but in 55, they started making some really nice looking lower profile vehicles. But I still love it. So anyway, that's it. Everybody have a great day. We got a war going on between Israel and Iran. The psychopaths in Israel are trying to drag us into this nightmare. Israel's been wanting us to attack Iran for years. Iran has the sovereign right to enrich uranium, build nuclear power plants, and have nuclear weapons. I think we can see what happened to Libya when they negotiated to get rid of their enrichment programs with promises that they would not be attacked. But as soon as they got rid of their enrichment program, look what happened. Here comes Hillary Clinton, the bloodthirsty psycho warmonger, and they just destroyed Libya. It was one of the most advanced countries in Africa. It had a beautiful system, education. They had a lot of technology. They were working on desalination plants. And now it's run by Al-Qaeda and a bunch of psychopaths. The as you want to call it, the radical Islamic fundamentalists, which is who we're supposed to be fighting against. But as we all know now, after all the crap that's been going on with the corruption of our government, particularly in the Democratic Party, that nothing surprises me anymore. And Trump is somewhat of a disappointment, because it appears that he knew about this attack from Israel, and the United States had to back them up. Israel, they could have never pulled this off. So this is sick. This is very sick. Particularly when Iran has been, well, I guess you could say they've been screwed with for many, many decades, since 1953, particularly when the MI6 and the CIA helped overthrow the president, Mossadegh, because he wanted to nationalize the oil industry so that they could bring more profits into the country for education, hospitals, housing. But of course, the United States helped put a king back in power, the Shah, and with his criminal operation. And then you had Jimmy Carter, during his administration, the Iranians were very upset when the Shah had cancer. He went to New York for treatment, and the Iranians wanted to bring him back for trial for crimes committed against the population. And of course we wouldn't let him go back, so that's why the students took the hostages at the U.S. Embassy. That's exactly why. To try and get the Shah back. But I don't think you'll ever hear about that. It's just that these evil Iranians, look what they've done. And then that brought in Ayatollah Khomeini, that psychopath. So we helped put him in power. And then you wonder, oh, look at this terrible culture. Look what they've done. They're just evil. We need to destroy them. If we would just keep our frickin' hands off of these different countries, things would have been a lot better. But of course, in the name of democracy, we have to come in and overthrow duly elected presidents and put in tyrants and dictators. Definitely not what you hear in the mainstream media. Anyway, I gotta go. Take care, everyone. Let's hope this doesn't turn into World War III. But I don't think these psychopaths and the globalists care. I think they would be welcoming it because they think that they can survive it. And what was Milton's famous phrase? It's better to rule in hell than to serve in heaven. Well, there you have it.